Hi and welcome to Cheekyricho Cooking's buttered chicken cooked in the Ninja Foodi. The ingredients are in the recipe box below. It's a really fast dish, tastes amazing, and it's pretty economical. It goes a fair way. We're going to be using the Ninja Foodi in the sear function and also using the pressure cooker lid to make sure that we get a nice, delicious, tender result. Now I've just preheated the Ninja Foodi for a few minutes. And to that I'm going to add some oil and half of our butter from our buttered chicken, and we're going to fry off our aromatics. Wait till that comes to temperature and then we're going to add those ingredients. Okay, to the Ninja Foodi on high sear saute function, we add half of our butter and our oil. That's going to raise the temperature, the smoking point of that butter, and stop it from burning. We're going to add our ginger now, which has just been very finely chopped up. Garlic, same thing, finely chopped up. And our onion. Mix that all around, get it nice and soft. Pop our seasonings in now. We've got some cinnamon, some vegetable salt, that will draw the moisture out of that onion, some Garam Marsala, and some turmeric. Mix it all around. You'll start to smell those spices very, very soon. Now we've cut our chicken up into small chunks, about that big, 1.5 to 2 centimeters, or about 2/3 of an inch in size. We don't want these spices to burn, we just want them to release their aroma. It's in with our tomato paste now, and that will give it a saltiness and a richness and add to our colour as well. And we want to get the rawness off that tomato paste as well. I've got some of our homemade chicken stock here. It's actually from a roasted chicken. We've taken the fat off it. It's quite gelatinous and it'll lend a delicious flavour to this dish. And we've also got some of our fresh coriander or cilantro that has been growing in our garden. Richo's just picked that for me. Okay, now we don't want this tomato paste to burn, so it's in with our chicken. Mix that all around too. Okay, that's mixed around quite nicely now. We're adding our roasted chicken stock in one big block. Mix that all around. That will add some necessary liquid for our pressure cooking side of this dish. And we're adding our cream. Okay, once that cream is all mixed in and that stock has melted in as well, we're just going to put our pressure cooker lid on. Close the lid, stop the machine and put it onto pressure and put it onto high for 5 minutes. Now it's not going to cook for 5 minutes. What's going to happen is it's going to come to pressure, this little red button will rise and then it will start counting down the 5-minute cooking time. In the meantime, I'm going to cut our cilantro or coriander up. Okay, after this 5 minutes we're just going to release the pressure, adjust our seasoning, add our remaining blob of butter and let it just melt right through, and that'll give it a nice glossy finish to the sauce and lots of flavour as well. Okay, our butter's melted now, and just before we add our coriander, I'm just going to whiz together a pretty quick fake naan bread cooked in the Kmart family pie maker. So we've got 1.5 cups of self-raising flour there, to which we're going to add about 1 cup of yogurt and just mix that all around. We're going to make a nice soft dough that we can mould into a flat patty and then dry fry in our Kmart family pie maker. Now, it depends on how watery your yogurt is to how much of this you're going to need, or how dry your flour is too. We've just got this on low to keep warm. I'll keep warm as long as you want it to. Okay, now it's just all mixed together now. Tip it out onto a silicone mat or a lightly floured surface, and we're just going to roll this out very quickly. Cut off some pieces as we go. Doesn't need to be too big, about that size there. Flour on the mat. Okay, now we just flatten it out with our hands. It's really quite rustic, roughly to the size and shape of a naan bread. We're going to pop that straight into our pie maker, which is on at the moment, getting hot. We're not going to oil it or anything. It shouldn't stick because it's got flour on it. Now you can butter it if you like, but I'm in a bit of a rush here at the moment. To tell you the truth, this was like an afterthought. Now this is by no means authentic, but it's going to be great to soak up some of those gorgeous sauces in that buttered chicken. Sort of like a torpedo shape. Bring our pie maker over and pop a couple of the small ones in there. Okay, and you'll see the torpedo shape lends itself fairly well to the actual shape of the pie maker. Okay, now close the lid. It'll heat from the top and the bottom. We'll turn it over. It should get some nice brown sort of blistery sort of colours on it, and it'll be perfect to serve with our naan bread. Okay, time to flip our fake naan bread and cook the other side for another 5 minutes or so. Okay, now we've just removed our little naan bread lookalike. We're just going to butter the top of it with some butter, and that will just soak into it, and that'll be perfect with our dish. Okay, we're just going to send our fresh coriander in now. Turn it off. We don't want the coriander to keep cooking. Just fold that through, and there you have it, Cheekyricho Cooking's Ninja Foodi buttered chicken with basmati rice and naan bread. Now we're just going to serve this with our rice. Naan bread on the side, wedge of lime, and just a little spoon of yogurt. There you have it, Cheekyricho's buttered chicken, fake naan bread, basmati rice with a spoon of yogurt. Thanks for watching.